We got a new house!
So he got me a barn for my birthday. Okay, so not really. Brandon and the boys have been working for the last year or so at this farm-to-table resort, or what's going to be a farm-to-table resort. And they are tearing down this raggedy old brown barn that I actually think is beautiful. And they're replacing it with a fancy barn to match the one that they have just around the corner. I'll show you that one. This place is called South Hall. I don't actually know the formal name of it. I know the job name, and it's called South Hall. And they've been driving up here and doing work. They built the bridge behind me. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'll take you over there. The boys built that bridge behind me, and they have just been doing work. Yeah. Okay. So this resort has a couple of amazing greenhouses, and they have a farm stand, and they're gonna have a farm-to-table restaurant and the whole works. And someday maybe I'll get up the guts to do a tour and interview the people here, because it is gorgeous. But in the meantime, this barn is now gonna be torn down and taken to our property and become our future home, which I'm super excited about. It's a 40 by 60, and it's just a big old open metal pole barn, and we're gonna pour a foundation and section it off, and we're gonna have 30 by 40 be a house portion, and then the other 30 by 40 just stay a barn portion, shed, storage, that kind of a thing. Probably a mudroom, washer and dryer, like utility area, but lots of it's gonna be like garage type stuff. We have been sketching out rough drafts of plans and kind of have an idea of what we want to do with it once we get it to our house, but there's a lot of work ahead of us, and the boys and girls are working hard and starting the tear down today. It's going to take a few weekends, but we are so excited. That is a pretty river.
And part of it is a lake.
So this is the bridge that Brandon and the boys built. I can't even get down there to show you, but I remember them working in the wintertime and it being so full of water. This is a creek that runs through here, and they just kept getting flooded out and would come home soaking wet because they poured, I don't know, 3 or 4 foot footings, maybe even bigger footings underneath here. So they had to dig all that out and pour big old footings, put big panels, metal panels up to do the walls for the bridge. It was a really big job, and I remember how hard they worked on it. And it's not pretty, but I just told Kaden, the funny thing about construction or concrete type of construction is most of the time it isn't pretty, and you don't even get to see or get any recognition for the work that you do because it's structural. So a lot of the stuff that they do is structural, so you can't be like, I made that pretty thing. It's a bridge. But it's a very, very well built, sturdy bridge, and they worked so hard on it. I remember the boys coming home exhausted. So here's a bigger picture of the barn. It is huge, and there's those beautiful greenhouses. It's all hydroponics in there. They grow some amazing organic food. And that pretty brown barn is gonna come to our house.
You can't barely see them. They poke their heads barely up. Yeah, their little heads will be up like this.
A pooping dog. Make them do. Can they still like what a little? Mom, what are we walking to?
We're gonna go look at these greenhouses. Yeah. Hold on, baby. Big old beautiful greenhouses with huge hydroponic. I should just pooped everywhere.